Hello. I was just watching Mrs. Midnight's vegan rant video, and I have to say, sorry, I don't want to show everyone. And I just wanted to kind of respond to that, girl, I definitely feel you with all these people that say they're animal lovers, but they still eat them. It's like, no, you're a dog and cat lover, not an animal lover. Sorry. You can't say you love animals and then eat them. You can't say you love animals and then finance their torture and confinement and misery and murder. You can't. Sorry. You know, if it was any other type of statement, people would be quick to point out a fallacy like that. But, you know, it's okay when you're eating burgers. You're allowed to be an animal lover when you're eating burgers, but to be honest with you, when you're eating a burger, not much of that is actual animal anyway. That notwithstanding, I kind of have a story to share, but my stories are always crap, so, you know, that's my disclaimer. So if you don't like it, then I kind of warned you. One of my favorite things, and by favorite, I mean one of the things that pisses me off the most, is when people have to tell you about what they've eaten or done. For example, my coworker went he's from Louisiana, so he went back south for a week to visit his mom and family and everything, and you know, everything's hunky-dory, you know, soul food, all that crap. And he, you know, of course, while he's back there, they had like crawfish cook-offs or boilings or whatever the hell you do. And for those of you that are for those of you that are underwear, a crawfish, or I call them crayfish actually, because I'm like from the West, and that's just, a crayfish is like a little, I think they're like a little freshwater lobster, and they are so cute. They have the same little and then like the little legs and shit. So a crayfish, I guess, is just like a small freshwater lobster or something like that. They're related to the lobsters. And, of course, people eat them, because we'll eat whatever we can. So, they have, like, you know, crawfish cook-offs and bake-offs and crawfish consumption consortiums or whatever, right? So, of course, he goes to one of these, and then he has to tell me about it. And so he sits down in front of me, and he goes, "Becky, I had a great time in Louisiana. You know, it was really great, and it was great, and I ate some great food, and this is what I ate, and it was great." And, you know, so he's telling me all this about, you know, whatever, collard greens, you know, he's eating a pig's foot in front of me at lunch, which was fantastic, you know, stuff like that. But, you know, he was just telling me all about these fabulous crayfish that he'd eaten. And, you know, so I'm sitting there, and all I could think of are these little crayfish, like, in my mind, they're like, to the theme of Sanford and Son for some reason, but, you know, all I could think of are these little cute little critters. Everything's great, and he's talking about boiling them and smashing them and tearing off their heads and eating their tails and sucking out their innards and all this crap, and I'm like, And I was the only one that he shared this crap with. Like, it's not like he went around and was like, "Hey everyone, let me tell you about my crawfish." No, just me. Just me. And I don't know if it really registered with him, like, that I was the one person that probably wanted to hear about him eating crawfish the least. But, you know, there's always, you know, people that are like, "Oh, you don't eat meat, or you don't eat this, or you don't eat that. Don't worry, I'll eat an extra burger for you." And I just think they're the funniest people ever. And it's like, it kind of sucks to have to break it to them that as long as there have been vegans and vegetarians, as long as there have been vegans, there have been assholes to vegans. So they're not breaking any new ground, you're not telling any new jokes, you're not saying anything that I haven't heard before. You know, so I'll laugh you off and look at you like you're an idiot, 'cause you are. You know, but it's like, if God didn't want us to eat animals, he wouldn't have made them out of meat. It's like, really? Come on. At least get some new material. Not the same shit that you've read on a bumper sticker or seen on a t-shirt or on some stupid, like, internet, you know, whatever, you know, TIFF file or whatever, JPEG, there you go. I was like, think of an image file, Becky, quick. To be honest with you, I was gonna say GIF, but I've never heard GIF said, so I don't know if it's GIF or if it's a hard G, if it's GIF. I actually have a huge phobia of that. I'm gonna go off on a little bit of a tangent, but it's relevant. For a long time, I had used the word paradigm in speech. Sorry, I have hair on my face. I had used paradigm, like just like I'm saying, like I'm doing now. I would say paradigm, paradigm, paradigm. But I had never seen it typed. And this happened when I was like maybe like 20 or whatever. For some reason, I had never seen paradigm in text. And then here I am working for an attorney. I see it in like a, I don't know, a deposition or something, and I'm all blah, 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 paradigm. I said paradigm. And then my boss is like, do you mean paradigm? And I'm like, yes. And he's like, you went to college? I'm like, yeah, but I didn't go to like paradigm college, you know. So I felt pretty stupid. So that's why I never say GIF or GIF, because I really don't know. I think it's GIF, but I don't really know how it's said, so yes. But yeah, totally, you know, Miss Midnight, I definitely feel your pain. You're definitely not alone in getting frustrated with people that say they're animal lovers but continue to eat them and their secretions, or wear them, or use products that are, you know, experimented on them to develop. You know, it's just fake science. You know, so just know you're not alone. And even though I'm like gajillions of miles away, actually I'm probably not. I'm probably like, I don't know, 4,000 or 5,000? I don't know. I'm 6,000 miles away from England. I know that, so. But just know you're not alone. And, you know, we should all unite and hang out sometime, just talk about stupid omnivores. Not really stupid omnivores, but the stupid things they say. That's more appropriate. Okay, so yes. Have a good night, and don't let the bastards grind you down. Alright, as Cookie would say. I don't know who originally said that, but don't. Okay, so, bye.